angelic, ingenious supplies.
What's up, Spikes? Welcome back to Jim's Basement. Today we got an extra special episode. We want to thank our channel sponsor, GameGenic, but before we get too deep into that, we gotta thank Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring this very episode. So, before you do anything else, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you've liked, and if you haven't left a comment yet, what are you waiting for? We're almost a minute into this video. That's way too long to leave your first comment. We just want to say thanks for coming, and thanks to Wizards once again. Today, we are playing Edge of Eternities PRECONS. That's right, we've got the face commanders versus the tail commanders? Sure, whatever, that works, I guess so. But I'm not very good at rolling dice, and our good friend, Maddie, is going to start us off.
That's me. Hi, everybody. I'm Madison. Today, I am playing Hearthhull, the World Seed. This is a pretty cool new commander. It has spacecraft. It is not a creature starting out, but it will turn into a creature, and it has a new mechanic called Station. This deck is going to care a lot about landfall and killing my opponents, hopefully by sacrificing my lands today.
Sounds like fun. I'm Medic. I was in the last video, maybe, depending on how they come out. Who knows? Time is a spiral, let's be honest.
Yeah, this is probably the first one they've seen you in.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, hi. That's me. I'm playing Inspirit Flagship Vessel. It's another spacecraft, comes out in Edge of Eternities, has Station, basically doubles the amount of counters I have on stuff in combat, and then also makes all of my artifacts indestructible if I get it big enough. Enough crew in my station, but it's not crewing it, it's stationing it, and that's slightly confusing.
It's a little confusing.
Yeah.
I like to think of it as percussive maintenance on the ship to make it work, because it's based on power. So you punch it really hard and then it starts being a creature, you know.
It works with PCs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of PC, I'm Bill. That's a great thing for me to say. I'm playing Szarel, Genesis Shepherd. This is a legendary creature insect druid that is a Crucible of Worlds in the command zone. It's a 2/5 with flying that lets me play lands from my graveyard, and then whenever I sacrifice another non-token permanent only during my own turn, another creature gets +1/+1 counters equal to Szarel's power. So I'm looking to, you know, play some lands from my graveyard, maybe replay some fetch lands, so that sort of thing, and bump up my other creatures, hopefully swarming my opponents with value. Value.
Oh, that's great. Hi, everybody. My name's Alex, and today I'm on Kilo Apogee Mine because Giga was taken. We've got a robot artificer with haste and one of my favorite lines of text in the entire game, and that is whenever it becomes tapped, proliferate. So I'm going to get my charge counters going. I'm going to get my 1/1 counters going. I'm going to get my stations extra stationy, and hopefully that'll be enough to overwhelm all my friends. But let's crack in to the GameGenic Game Castle. Before we get started, folks, I just want to say thank you again to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring. If you go down below, you'll find a link that can help you find where to pick up Edge of Eternities products, either online or find your local game store to go to, either for a pre-release or just to pick things up. We also just want to say thanks again to Medic for coming out today.
This guy.
Pleasure to have you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Post down below where you think he's from, because I'm not going to tell you.
I'm pretty sure most people know.
Crazy. Go ahead, Maddie.
I'm going to play Mountain Valley tapped and pass the turn.
That's pre-con magic for you right
It is.
there. I'll draw a card. I will play a Temple of Triumph tapped and get the value of scrying and putting it back on the top.
On the top.
Yeah,
Incredible.
juicy.
Wow.
I will draw.
Where's a Ragavan when you need one?
I would love to play Ragavan right now. I'm going to play a card that's only slightly worse than Ragavan, Cabaret Courtyard.
Ooh.
I will sacrifice a gaining a life and go find myself a land.
We're going to draw a card. My deck's upside down, so I'm going to put this Lonely Sandbar into play and then flip my deck.
I thought you were just going to...
That will pass.
And I'm dead. Untap. Draw a card. I'm going to play my own Cabaret Courtyard.
Ooh.
So I'm going to sack it. I'm also going to sack this one at the same time, just
Yeah,
to make things a little quicker.
that makes sense.
Okay, so off the Mountain Valley, I'll get a Cinderglade. It comes into play tapped. And off the Cabaret Courtyard, I will get a Forest into play tapped. Pass.
Nice. I will untap my Temple of Triumph, victorious in its majesty.
Triumphantly.
Yeah. And then I will play a tapped Glacial Fortress because I don't have a plains or an island, and I will pass my turn.
Untap my mountain. Play a forest into a Farseek. I will search for a non-forest card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. This Farseek is going to find me this Smoldering Marsh tapped, and I'll pass to Alex.
Okie dokie. I'm going to untap my Lonely Sandbar, but it's not going to be lonely for long because we got this mountain to play. Then we're going to pay 1/2 for Gavel of the Righteous. That's an equipment that says, when at the beginning of combat on my turn, put a charge counter on it. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on it. As long as it has 4 more counters on it, equipped creature has double strike, and I can equip either by paying or removing a counter from it.
it's going to get out of hand really quickly. I think
so. A little bit, but I'm going to use the tiny dice to try and keep it in hand for the time being. Pass the turn.
Well, good thing you picked the tiny dice.
Right?
Untap.
You also left it on the table instead of having it in hand.
Draw card.
So
Okay, so I'm going to play a forest, and I'm going to cast Horizon Explorer. So my lands will enter untapped. Whenever I attack a player, I create a lander token.
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah,
It is a good one. I will pass.
I'm a big fan of lander tokens. I think they're pretty cool. I'll draw my card for turn. Let us kick it off for 2 mana with a thrumming bird. It has flying, and when it deals combat damage to a player, I proliferate.
Oh,
That's
Which,
a problem.
I mean, I can increase your counters.
we might have to make a couple of deals, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm a big fan of a couple of deals.
Intergalactic trade agreement?
Yes.
I will then play this Rustvale Bridge as my land for turn and pass.
Amazing. Tap. And draw. I'm going to play another similar card to the first one that I played, Riveteer's Overlook, which is going to gain me another life, and I get to search for a swamp, mountain, or forest this time. I'll find this forest and put it into play tapped, and then I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
Oakley
That's all I'm
dokley.
doing.
We're going to untap, upkeep, and draw. We'll play Island as a land for turn, and we'll tap 1, 2, 3 for X equals 1 on Astral Cornucopia.
Ooh, nice.
So it's going to enter with 1 charge counters, and I can choose a color, add 1 mana of that color for each charge counter on this artifact.
This is a problem.
Only a little bit. Combat, pass the turn.
Alrighty, untap. Draw a card. I'm going to play Sheltered Thicket. It comes in untapped. 4 mana. Sky Shroud Claim. Alright, off my Sky Shroud Claim, I'm going to grab a forest and a Festering Thicket, which will come into play untapped because of my creature. And then I will move to
I
combat.
demand a recount.
Bill, I heard you won the game last time, so I will attack you for 2. When I attack, I will make a lander.
I'm being persecuted for the sins of my past life.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay, I'll untap. I will draw this land. Oh, never punished. I will play this land. And then for 3 mana, what color do I need to keep up? Oh, I don't. It's fine.
Shields down, everybody.
For 3 mana, I will play a Solar Array, which adds 1 mana of any color, and then the next cast, when I next cast an artifact spell, it gains Sunburst. So I am going to add a red and a blue, and then play Steel Overseer.
That comes in with 2 counters on
It
it?
comes in with 2 counters on it
my
because it
God.
has Sunburst.
You know, I didn't attack you because you're the guest, but next time.
I'm just a little boy. I'm a little boy. Little baby, Maddie. Please, Maddie.
I'm only 6'6". I'm just tiny.
Only a flyer and a Steel Overseer.
6'4".
Oh, my apologies.
And then I will swing at Alex for 1.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
I dodged that.
It dealt combat damage, so I will proliferate on my Steel Overseer.
Sounds good. Do you want to hit my Astral Cornucopia or gavel?
If I hit it,
Yeah.
will you...
I'll go 1 for 1.
Don't make deals.
Okay, sure. I'll do your gavel, but I won't do your cornucopia.
That's fair.
Bill, we need to gang up on them.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Before the end of your turn.
I'm just a little baby. Please, Bill. Please, baby, please.
So before the end of your turn.
pronounce R's properly. What's wrong?
Just a poor Victorian boy out here trying to make his way in the world.
Please.
Look at those blue eyes and tell him that you're going to destroy his permanent, Bill.
Don't look at him. Yo, crack, don't look at him.
Okay.
You could destroy the gavel if you're going to destroy a permanent.
That's true, you could.
I am going to destroy a permanent in a way.
Oh.
I'm going to tap 3 here, but at the end of Aaron's turn here, to cast Roiling Regrowth to sacrifice my forest and search for 2 basics and put them into play tapped.
Oh, this
Nice.
is very disappointing given that we...
I destroyed a permanent.
Yeah, sure.
It was the baby distraction. no one can attack the little baby.
I'll be finding a swamp and a forest, putting those into play tapped.
Hey.
They're
choice.
sleeping similar to a little baby.
Do you want to pass your turn?
I'm untapping, actually.
Sure. Do you want to pass your turn?
No, I have a Seaborn Muse in play. You just
okay.
can't see it.
Okay.
It goes to a different school.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to pay 5.
Uh-oh.
What do you got over there?
I have a Steel Overseer, a Thrumming Bird, and a Solar Array.
Okay. Are they all little babies?
No, only the Thrumming Bird is a little baby. These 2 strong, independent artifacts.
I'm going to cast my commander. Szarel, Genesis Shepherd. So once again, this is 2/5 with flying. I can play lands from my graveyard, and whenever I sacrifice another non-token permanent during my turn, I put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to Szarel's power up to 1 other target creature. I have not played a land yet this turn. I'm going to be, unfortunately, not making use of the second line of text here, but I'm going to replay this Riveteer's Overlook, which will then immediately get sacrificed, and I'll search for another land.
Well, you can make use of it.
Yeah. You can make the Thrumming Bird not a tiny baby, and then it would lose its not a tiny baby protection.
It's true.
I'm going to search. That will find me a forest, and I'll put it in play tapped. Zeral's effect does not go off, and I did also gain a life from the Riveteer's Overlook, so I'm back up to 41. After that, I'll just be passing the turn, though.
Sounds good. We'll untap, we'll upkeep, and we'll draw. We'll play a mountain as land for turn, and we'll do red, blue, and white to cast Kilo, Apogee Mind. Just as a reminder, he's got haste, which means he goes fast. Then we're going to tap 2 for Hangerback Walker in Hangerback Walker mood.
Don't like that.
It's going to enter with 1/1/1 counter on it. Don't worry, that'll never go up, he said, lying. Then we're going to take a counter off Gavel of the Righteous to put it on Kilo. I'd like to move to combat. I've got a trigger. I'll put a counter on Gavel of the Righteous. Now that I'm in combat, I'd like to attack... Sorry, Maddie. Madison.
Yikes.
Wait, there's a trigger. Aaron, I'm a man of my word. Go ahead and take up Steel Overseer.
Thank you.
And I will proliferate the rest of my board.
You guys really want this deck to win, eh?
It's a pretty good deck.
Yeah.
Oh, this is 14 damage. I did not do the math.
Yeah.
14?
It gets double strike.
It gets double strike when it has 4 or more charge counters on it.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't do the math. Sorry, Maddie.
Have you tried using the I'm a little baby defense?
Wait, Alex. I'm a little baby.
It's a little too late for that.
Attack me.
Little too late for that one.
Okay.
I got you to 27, 14 kilo.
Commander, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Anyway, somebody mess my day up, please pass.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to sack this lander.
Smart.
Yeah. I'm so smart. Okay, so the lander is going to get me this mountain. It comes into play untapped.
Nice.
And then I will start my turn.
So we're all worried about Alex, right?
Oh, for
Even me.
sure.
Even I'm worried about me. Yeah.
I mean, I'm super dead if he attacks me again.
Yeah.
But I'm going to cast this Omnath.
Oh.
That's a pretty cool card.
Yeah.
That's not a bad one.
5/5s, and then the elementals turn into lightning bolts, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He also turns into a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Yes.
if
When
dies.
he dies.
All right,
vengeful.
Or
and I'll
they.
play my land for the turn. It's a Vernal Fen. Elemental. We did it. Yeah, I'm so good at this game.
Listen, you got more power. Well, never mind.
Yeah. I'd love to go to combat, but it looks like a really bad idea right now.
We could. You could bounce off me.
Yeah, that's an extra one.
Yeah, I guess you're tapped. You don't have any little mini tricks up your sleeve.
No.
I'm trying to make a pact, so I feel like attacking you is it's against the pact, but
It's okay.
attack.
It's okay. The pact can be that you attack me and I block with my creature and nothing
make
happens
a
except
lander.
you get a lander. There you
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. I will untap. Heart of the Cards. Oh, beautiful. Tap my solo array for a white, and then I will tap a red and a blue to play Inspirit, Flagship Vessel. And because it's an artifact spell, it comes in with 3 charge counters on it.
go. Oh, that's so good.
I like that.
It reads, at the beginning of combat on my turn, it's the next artifact spell I play. Is that what you're looking at?
Well, I thought it comes in with 1/1 counters.
No, it says otherwise it enters.
Otherwise, it
with
enters that many
counters.
charge counters on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't realize that Sunburst had that text either.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
So it's if I have 1 charge counter or more on it, at the beginning of combat on my turn, I put up to a choice of a 1/1 counter or 2 charge counters on up to 1 other target artifact. And then if it has 8, if it's stationed 8 times, 8 charge counters, it gets flying, and other artifacts I control have hexproof and indestructible. I guess I'll move to combat. Do you have any flyers, Alex?
Only in my mind.
Okay, I will swing at you with a drumming bird
Sounds good.
and do 1 damage.
38.
And then I will proliferate. So this will go to 5, and this will go to 4. And unfortunately, Alex, I'm not giving you any more power.
You know,
on your,
shockingly, not very shocked.
I will then play this Temple of Epiphany as my land for turn, and Scry. Ooh, that goes back on the top. I think that's me. Oh, I missed my beginning of combat trigger.
Oh,
I could have put a 1/1 counter or 2 charge counters and 1, so this should have another 1/1 counter. Because I didn't attack with it, we'll just do it now.
Yeah,
That
you can
sounds
do it
fine.
now. That's all good.
Yeah. And I'll pass.
Amazing. I'll untap. I'm in trouble. Thankfully, I'm going to be able to do kind of everything that I wanted to do on this turn, even though I didn't think that I could. I'm going to tap 4 here. I'm going to play Oracle of Moldiah.
Nice. Okay.
Gives me an extra land drop, and I play with the top card revealed. If it's a land, I could play it.
oh, that's a Multani.
Yeah.
Boy.
If he was a land, I could play it. For my first land drop, I'll play this forest from my hand. For my second land drop, I'm going to play this forest from my graveyard that I sacrificed with Roiling
Okay.
Regrowth.
Very nice.
Then, I'm going to pay another 4. I'm going to cast Binding the Old Gods.
Gesundheit.
This is a saga that when it enters, allows me to destroy target non-land permanent an opponent controls. Goodbye, Gavel.
Nice.
It's okay, we hardly knew ye.
What else does Zero Saga do?
The second chapter lets me search for a forest card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. And then chapter 3 is creatures I control gain death touch until end of turn.
That's pretty good.
But I kind of need to be shields up here, so I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to pass.
Sounds good. We're going to untap. We're going to weep over our Gavel of the Righteous.
Thank you.
Draw a card.
Thank you.
It's a very bad high five from both of us.
We can try again. We can try again.
It's almost like
I didn't mean to hit your face.
I died. I died.
I was like
Might have killed me.
deliberately missing, and then your hand hit mine, and it like accelerated.
We're going to tap red and blue. Make some room for Enthusiastic Mechanaut. That's a flying, and artifact spells I cast cost 1 less to cast on a 2/2 body. Now I do have a flyer. Be careful.
I'm so cautious at this point.
Good. That is what we want to hear.
My thrumming bird. No, he's just a little baby. He doesn't know caution.
I'm going to tap 1 because Emery, Lurker of the Loch, has affinity for artifacts. Emery says, when it enters, mill 4 cards. We're going to hit Titan Forge, Glittering Massif, Alabu, Ancient Witness, and Moxite Refinery. The rest of Emery says, choose target artifact card in my graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. Unfortunately, it does not have haste.
Thank God.
No, thank Emery. We're going to tap 1, 2, 3, because it's cheaper, for Darksteel Reactor. Darksteel Reactor is indestructible. It says, at the beginning of my upkeep, I may put a charge counter on this artifact. And then when this artifact has 20 or more charge counters on it, I win the game. Well, I know Bill's crazy, so I'm not going to offer the double block, so I'll pass the turn.
all right, untap.
I am crazy.
One of the wildest men I know.
This guy sometimes gets 2 shots in the next espresso.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna play a forest. Trigger landfall.
Oh, no.
You just see a Lego on the floor and you leave it there.
All right, I'm gonna tap all of my mana.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna cast Pest Infestation. Destroy up to X target artifacts and/or enchantments. Create twice X, 1/1, black and green pest creature tokens. When they die, I gain life.
Okay. So X equals 3?
4.
4.
Okay, so my targets are gonna be Kilo,
Kilo.
the Mechanist, Astral Cornucopia, and Steel Overseer.
Right on.
Okay. I have a response.
Okay.
In response, I will tap 2 and play an Experimental Augury, which allows me to look at top 3 cards in my library, put 1 into my hand and the rest in the bottom of the library in any order, and proliferate. So I'm going to proliferate your Astral Cornucopia before it dies.
Oh, how nice.
Also going to proliferate my Steel Overseer.
Now I owe Medica proliferation. I see
And
how it is.
then, in response to that, I'm going to tap this to put a 1/1 counter on each artifact creature I control, which is just itself.
Yeah.
I
And
see.
then it will die.
All right.
And I'll finish resolving its
All right.
Augury.
That was a good one.
Yeah, this is what we get for inviting a Teemo main on the show.
What's that about?
I don't know what that means.
Teemo Jungle is a lot of fun.
Okay. 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Alright, so then, we'll resolve destroying all of our stuff.
Yeah, and my Pest Infestation is gonna make, not insects, pests.
So
8
8.
pests.
Wow.
Yeah, twice that many.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Troubling.
All right. And then I would like to go to combat. Ooh, Alex. Medic.
Okay.
Trigger, make 2 landers. I now have 3 landers.
I'll go to 33.
Because it's
5.
Yeah, and then I'm hitting you each for 5. I think that is it. Pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll draw my card for turn. Oh! It's not very good. I'll tap 2, and I will play my own Enthusiastic Mechanaut.
Just got rid of this thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
Bill.
it is
I
equally
need you
as
to play a Pest Infestation.
Yeah, it's equally as threatening as this Omnath making 5/5s. These are equivalent.
Yeah.
Making little Kool-Aid man. He's not doing anything.
I will then.
Relax.
I'll tap my Solar Array and a red and a blue, and this will make a white for me. And I will play an Empowered Auto Generator. It enters tapped. It will come in with 3 charge counters automatically on it from the Sunburst from Solar Array.
Oh my God.
And then I can tap it to put a charge counter on it, add X mana of any one color where X is the number of charge counters on it.
Hey, that's a I love how somehow the gigantic 4-armed Gumby monstrosity is also in the I'm a little baby club.
I will move to combat. At the beginning of combat, I can put 2 charge counters on up to 1 other artifact. So I'll put 2 charge counters onto my Empowered Auto Generator. I will then swing with Flying at Alex because he doesn't have oh, you don't have a flyer either. Do
I'm
you, mate?
just a little baby.
Very solid argument. Alex, I'll swing at you for one.
It worked.
Like
I got
that.
32, 32, and then I will proliferate.
How many of those do I get, do you think?
It's a hanger back walker. And? It's such a broken card.
I have none mana left.
Okay, get one. Get one.
There we go.
He's just giving them out.
I owe 2 proliferate.
Is
You
proliferate
just guilt him a
any
little bit,
type
it
of
gives you
counter?
anything.
It's all the counters that are present on a permanent or a player.
I'll proliferate your saga.
Oh, to get it out of here.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll search for a forest. Chapter 2 of Binding of the Old Gods will get me this Cinder Glade as well, which I'll be able to untap with immediately. Oh, the top card of my library is revealed. It's a Dackmore Salvage. Okay. Well, I'll draw that as my draw for the turn, revealing a Myriad Landscape. That's
Quite a
pretty
lot of
cool.
lands in your deck.
There's quite a lot of lands in this deck for some reason.
Odd.
Who did that? During my first main phase as well, Binding the Old Gods will tick up and sacrifice itself. Creatures I control gain Death Touch until end of turn. Whenever I sacrifice another non-land, non-token permanent during my turn, I put a number of +1/+1 counters on up to one other target creature equal to Szarel's power. So this Oracle die is getting 2 counters.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that when I
Wow.
plussed it for you.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
okay.
You.
That's
Thank
what
you
I'm
for
here
your
for.
assistance.
Mistakes and bad gameplay.
I'm going to, now that I have enough power to do this, I'm going to play this Exploration Brood ship.
Oh.
This is a 1-mana spacecraft. At 3+, I can play an additional land on each of my turns, and at 8+, it's a 4/4 with flying that lets me replay permanents from my graveyard by sacrificing lands in addition to their other costs.
Yeah, it's a strong card.
Get in the ship. Actually, not quite yet, because I have some other plans. I have 3 land drops. I have 2 land drops. I will soon have 3 land drops. My first one is going to be, I'm going to replay this Riveteer's Overlook from my graveyard, sacrificing it and gaining a life. So the Riveteer's Overlook is going to find me a swamp. That will also put more counters onto Oracle of Moldiah. My second landfall for the turn is going to be the Riveteer's Overlook again.
Yep.
That one's going to find me a forest tapped, revealing a forest on top, and also putting 2 more counters onto Oracle of Moldiah. She now has 8 power, which is convenient. Because I would like to put 8 counters onto my spacecraft. So it's now a 4/4 flyer. I can play an additional land on each of my turns, and I can also play permanents from my graveyard by sacrificing lands in addition to their other costs, which is kind of interesting because I'm going to pay 4 here and sacrifice one of the forests to replay this Binding the Old Gods from my graveyard. That will trigger Szarel again, putting 2 more counters. Actually, I'm going to put 2 counters onto the spaceship now that it's a thing.
oh, a 6/6.
Yes.
Great.
Binding the Old Gods will destroy 1 target non-land permanent.
Don't you look here. I gave you this turn, remember, with the little proliferate? The generousness of my kind heart.
He's just a little
You
baby.
can look over here, you can just... Yeah,
He's just a little baby. I'm going to destroy the solar array, though. It's putting in a lot of work, my friend.
Understandable.
So I have done those. I've sacrificed. I can play an additional land this turn, and I will. It'll just be this Dackmore Salvage from my hand, which enters tapped. I know I have a land on top. I need this in play so that I can sacrifice it later. I still think that Szarel is not good enough to get in the red zone currently, so I'm just going to pass. That's it for me.
Right on.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Just this incredible turn where you popped off, played 17 lands.
That's it.
That's fine.
Very, very casual, very
That's
balanced.
chilling.
Very
Just
Bill.
here, you know?
Very Bill things.
Speaking of very Bill, we're going to put 1 charge counter on Darksteel Reactor. We're going to draw a card. I'm going to copy Medic and play my own Rustvale Bridge. It enters tapped because I don't have the Horizon Explorer. We're going to tap 3, and it's going to be Chaos Warp. Chaos Warp is going to target Omnath.
No.
Yeah.
My Omna.
Yeah.
That's too bad. All right.
But you could get an Omnath off the
I
top.
could, so I just shuffle it in and then reveal the top card.
Yep.
All right. Would you like to cut?
Yeah, we're going to take that one off because that was Omnath.
I hope that this is Omna.
Oh,
Not Omna.
Mind Crasher.
All right. Woo. Okay, my creature will enter with a number of 1/1 counters equal to the number of lands in all graveyards. I have 2.
1. Alrighty, that's it. That's all. We'll pass the turn.
All right, untap. Come on, Omnath. Draw Omnath.
Redrawing Omnath here would be crazy.
It's not Omnath. Damn. All right, I'm going to play Forest. Oh, I don't have a landfall anymore. That's so sad.
Hold on.
It did enter untapped, though.
It does enter untapped.
I might be able to weep for you. Give me a second.
Come on.
9.
All right. 4 mana, cast my commander for the first time this game.
Oh.
Boop. So it has station. I can tap another creature I control and put charge counters equal to its power.
Oh no.
Instantaneously.
Boop. Put 8.
Just put all the pests in the ship.
Yes.
I've seen Alien.
Put the grubs in the boat.
Alex, do you have any flyers?
No.
Attack.
I don't think it has haste, does it?
It does.
What?
And it also has vigilance, by the way.
What?
It does. I read half. I read half of it.
Flying vigilance haste. that is-
I will actually do some other attacking.
Okay.
Is this thing a creature? Not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, Maddie, take 10.
I guess I will take 6 in the air and go to 26.
And I will take 10 and go to 25.
Woo.
Okay, I would like to cast Knight's Whisper, draw 2 and lose 2. I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I'll untap. And I will inform you all that I forgot you can tap things to station things before Maddie played that turn.
It's okay. It's
I've just been trying to proliferate
Brand
it
new
up.
mechanic.
to be
It's a
like-
learning experience.
It is a learning experience.
learning experience.
And hopefully people at home now have learnt that you shouldn't be an idiot.
Just a baby.
I am, in fact, just a little baby. Okay. I will play this Tyson Forge for 3.
Oh, boy.
For 3 mana, I can tap it, put a charge counter on it, and I'm really sad I don't have Sunburst anymore. And then tap it to remove 3 charge counters to create a 9/9 colorless Golem artifact creature. I will.
You only have to tap 2 for Titan.
Oh, I do. You're entirely correct. Oh, and then I have 3 mana with which I can tap it.
Ridiculous.
My plan.
Good. That's just good. Definitely.
I will tap my Mechanaut to station into my Inspiring Flagship. My flagship is now a creature. It gives all my other artifacts hexproof and indestructible. I'll move to combat. I have a trigger here. I can put 2 charge counters on up to 1 other artifact. So I put 2 charge counters on Titan Forge.
Oh no.
Do you have any flyer? You have 1 flyer, right? Do you have any
I do.
flyers?
I have one
I
flyer.
have no flyers.
Sorry, Alex, you're going to get hit for 1.
It's all right. I'll go to 25.
And I will proliferate. I'm going to put an extra charge counter on here just in case for reasons. This will go to 3. This will go to 7.
Would you like to get me 5% closer to winning the game?
Nope.
Okay.
I've given you too many things already.
It's true.
I'll put an extra charge counter on your
Oh, really?
flagship as well.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
I'm so
Such a
wealthy.
generous person. I will then tap this for 7 and 8, 9, 10.
Uh-oh.
Organic extinction. Destroy all non-artifact creatures.
No.
Oh, no.
Dang.
Oh, no. That's Emery Lurk of the Lockdown.
That's my Oracle of
Lose
Maldai and
all
my
of
commander.
my things.
Apart from your...
Yeah, not that one, but all of these ones.
Pest gains you 8 life.
Yeah.
And I will lose a thrumming bird.
Goodbye, Thrumming Bird.
He did his job.
So I'll go to 33
Maddie going to
and
33.
lose all of my things. God, that sucks so bad.
So just to clean up, I no longer own Oracle of Moldiah, unfortunately, and I am also going to choose to put Szarel into my graveyard.
Bajuka Bug.
Decided. Oh no!
Please. Someone.
I did actually have that as a play, but not a Bajuka Bog. I had a way of exiling graveyards, and I thought, I won't do it this turn. That would be mean.
Okay. Cool. So I will move to my turn, draw. Then this will tick up Binding of the Old Gods. I'll search for a forest, put it into play tapped. That's going to find me this Festering Thicket, entering tapped. I have some things that I want to do, mainly because this thing survived the extinction. I am still able to use its effect, so I'm going to recast Szarel from my graveyard by sacrificing a land. I'm going to sacrifice this Dakmor Salvage as an additional cost to do that. Now I have an additional land drop, so I will replay this Riveteer's Overlook from my graveyard and gain another life.
44?
44. Off this first Overlook, I'm going to find a mountain. That is also going to trigger Szarel sacrificing the Overlook. So I'm going to put 2 more counters onto my Brood Chip. Then I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to replay it and gain another life and search for another land. That will find me an additional mountain. Once again, Szarel is triggering, putting 2 more counters. This is now a 10/10 flyer.
Oh.
How does it feel watching someone play the deck that you're also piloting at
I'm
the
trying
table?
to pilot. They're piloting it better. It feels bad.
Yeah, bad.
I'm ready to go for lunch, so.
Then then I'm going to follow that up. I'm just going to cast this Night's Whisper. I'll lose 2 life.
Well, I had one of those.
And draw 2 cards. Then I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to... Attacking Medic here is so tempting, except... Well, I guess he can't block with the Inspirit. It doesn't have Indestructible. It gives other things Indestructible.
I can instantaneously make a 9/9 indestructible creature.
Yes. However, it doesn't fly.
That is true. It doesn't fly.
Well, currently.
Dun, dun, dun.
Lonely Sandbar? Oh, you have Jump in your hand?
You don't know.
Medic. I will attack you for 10 in the air.
I will make a golem.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to make a golem, and then I'm going to take 10. So.
Oh, you're going to make the golem?
Yeah, I've made a golem.
I'm going to tap 1 blue to put a counter on Hangerback Walker.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll take 10.
Okay. So yeah, I have it going to 15, but then that's going to be it for me. That's the rest of my turn.
That's a good turn.
all.
That's a good turn.
That's all.
Humble. Very
Exactly.
good. In my upkeep, I will get 5% closer to winning the game. Draw a card.
Inexorable.
Yeah, we're just going to forget about it the whole time. He's just going to win.
You're just going to wake up 3 to 5 days from now and be like, how did we lose that game? We'll play an island as land for turn, and we'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because 3 plus 2 is 5. That's what you call a kilo. It's like a pound, but weird. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and... What? What's wrong with what I said? You got a problem?
How is a kilo like a pound but weird?
like-
A pound's currency.
Oh, is a pound of feathers or a pound of sterling
Pound
heavier?
of flesh.
Oh, it's because you had to kill all those birds. We're going to move to combat and swing Kilo over at Bill.
Block with my
But before that,
Oh no.
I'm going to proliferate my Darksteel Reactor. Careful, I'm getting closer.
5%.
And Hangerback Walker, and we'll proliferate the big guy over there.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
And just to even it all up, we'll give you another charge counter.
Oh, thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome so much. All debts are paid.
Block.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Pass to Maddie.
Okay. End of the turn, I'm going to get rid of 2 of these.
Oh, nice.
Boop, boop. Get 2 lands. Okay, I'm going to get these 2 lands into play tapped, and then I'm going to start my turn.
Nice.
It's very nice. I have so many lands. If only I could do something. If only.
Aw.
If only. I would like to pay 1. Tap this thing. Sack this land. Boop. Draw 2, and I can play an additional land this turn.
Nice.
And we
Seems
all
pretty
lose 2
good.
life each?
Yes, because it's
Yes.
active.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to replay this Omnath that I just drew. Because I'm super
Oh,
paying
that is
attention.
gorgeous.
Thought for sure I was just going to be dead. Okay.
Here's the thing, actually. The Omnath getting Chaos Warped only helped you, because
It
I then
did.
extincted the whole board, and that is
Yes.
the verb.
And
That's
now
the
we're
verb.
back.
Yeah.
So
And we're
realistically,
back, baby.
it's all my fault.
It is your fault.
Yes.
It's your fault.
All right, I'm going to play my 2 lands for the turn and get my landfall triggers.
Very nice.
Boop. So good at this game. Never didn't have it. I'm going to tap 2 and cast Farseek.
Okay.
All right, my land I'm going to grab off the Farseek is a Smoldering Marsh. Comes into play tapped, trigger, landfall. Okay, so I now have 3 untapped elementals.
Okay. They don't have haste, though, right?
They don't have haste. And for now, I'm just going to pass.
Okie dokie. I'll untap.
Just wait until I land her later and get another landfall.
I will pay 1 for my own Emery.
Hey!
As affinity. Oh, this should be untapped, by the way. Sorry. I will mill 4 cards. An Ethereum Sculptor, Mystic Monastery, Ripples of Potential, and a Glittering Massive Blood. Oh, I'm down with it, isn't it? If something is 1 colorless to cast, and it costs 1 less to cast,
You don't pay a thing.
It's free.
I'll play the Soul Guide Lantern.
It's free.
You can pay extra if you want, though.
Yeah. I get to exile target card from my graveyard. I want to exile the land that you've just constantly been bouncing back and forth.
Oh, my Riveteer's Overlook.
It is Overlook.
Okay.
And then, I mean, I'm kind of screwed, I'm going to be honest. I feel like the game has got away from me. So I will move to combat and I'll put 2 charge counters on my Titan Forge. And is that all I'm going to do?
You know who doesn't have a flying blocker medic?
Oh, it does fly.
Madison.
Yeah, but Madison, I feel, should win this game.
Oh, that's fair.
Like, you know when you get the vibe for someone throughout the course of a game, you're like, actually, I think it's cool if you win, you know? And
Is that because I'm bad? You can say it. It's okay. That's okay.
you know, it's just more like Bill is being mean to me. Alex didn't proliferate me as many times as he
I
could.
see.
Whoa.
And
we went equal.
And I'm just a baby. I got it.
Just a baby.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll swing my commander at you, Bill.
Okay.
5 flying
Take that,
damage.
Bill.
I will go to 36.
Oh, yeah. Bill's got way too much life. This is proper.
Because it's probably one of the last things I'm going to do in this game. I will will tap this for 8 mana. And I will play a Deep Glow Skate. When it enters, double the number of each kind of counter on any number of target permanents.
Nice.
I would like to double the counters on your Hangerback Walker and on your whatever the...
On your Darksteel Reactor?
Your Darksteel. I'll also double the counters on your...
Creatures that control gain death touch until end of turn.
Yep. And then I'll double all of your counters as well.
Oh, that's
And
just
double
nice.
my counters. Yeah.
We did it.
You got a 24 if you'd like.
Oh, sure, yeah. It was on...
It was on 10. So
It
was on 10, so it should be 20.
it was Spike.
Boom.
Oh, that's very cute. And then, yeah, I'll double my own counters and pass.
Okay.
This goes to 4, and this goes to way too many.
I will untap. For no particular reason, I'm going to swap around which of these dice I'm using for station, because I'm not going to be putting more charge counters on, but I might be putting more +1/+1 counters on. So,
I see.
just for no reason whatsoever.
You know, Maddie, I've been playing with Bill a long time. I think he might have a reason.
All right, during your upkeep, I'm going to sacrifice my Soul Guide Lantern to exile your graveyard.
But I had a secret second courtyard. Okay, it's gone.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, that's
I'm not
that's
sorry. I
That's
don't
okay.
know why I say that.
That's okay.
Yeah, no apologies.
So I have 2 land drops for this turn. I'm going to use both of them on a wastes and a forest. Now, I'm going to tap all of my mana. We'll have 3, 4 here. Then this needs to be black, black, and 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have 2 of each floating as well that I am not using immediately. I'm going to be using 5 mana here, this black, black, and others, to cast God Eternal Bontu. So when God Eternal Bontu enters, I can sacrifice any number of other permanents, then draw that many cards.
Question, what was the first 4 mana for?
You'll see.
So you have more green or more red?
I have
3 more green.
3 more green and a red.
Sounds
but I'm going to be using it immediately after.
Sounds
this.
good.
The others I don't have a plan for. So.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so I'll be sacrificing all of my lands to God Eternal Bontu. That will trigger Szarel's Genesis Shepherd many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I will put 30 +1/+1 counters onto my spaceship.
That's cool.
So 38.
Yes.
That's really cool. Yes.
Are there any other dice
We have
around,
a
perhaps?
D20 there. That should be
That should be
enough,
good,
right?
yeah, because I can go 18 and 20 here.
I mean, that is just really cool.
So do that.
A 42-42.
Yes. With the 4 mana that you were so kindly asking me about.
Don't you have to draw off God?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah.
I draw 15 cards. I'm going to use 6 mana, leaving 3 green and a red. I'm going to use that to cast this Rampaging Baloths. Then with the 4 mana that I have remaining, I would like to cast Splendid Reclamation.
So you're going to put 15 lands back into the battlefield and make 15 4/4s.
I will putrefy this.
Putrefy the Baloth? Sounds good. Sounds good.
Would have been a really good time for someone to be able to exile your graveyard.
Anyway. The Baloth and the Splendid Wreck, they're dead. However, I get to put these back into play. Like nothing
Sure
happened.
do.
Truly.
Oh, no. At least there were no landfall triggers.
Yeah. I'd like to move to combat.
Sure,
Does that
buddy.
thing fly?
This?
Yeah.
It does.
It's a
That's good.
spaceship.
I have sacrificed myself, I'm sure, for you guys.
I'm going to move to combat with my 42-42 flying spaceship.
Yeah.
And I'm going to point it in the direction of the baby. That is Madison.
Oh no!
Baby!
It's a spaceship. It doesn't
Sounds
have-
like
doesn't have feelings.
some kind of weird episode of Doctor Who or something. All right.
My mommy.
You're telling me a doctor killed this man?
I guess I'm dead.
Right on.
I probably deserved it after I stopped your big win. So.
Okay, well, that's a bit of an overkill.
Spaceship.
Yeah, anything else there, Bill?
No, I'll just be moving to discard.
I'll be moving to...
You have a maximum hand size. That's painful.
Yeah, I do.
I'm going to be moving to Hangerback Walker is larger. Okay.
So I'm moving to discard. I'm discarding Sheltered Thicket, Sulphurous Springs, Carplusion Forest, Rocky Tar Pit, Aftermath Analyst, Escape to the Wilds, Eumidian Waste Waker, Mazarek Crawl Death Priest, and Braid's Arisen Nightmare.
Wow. You guys remember the good old days where Precons tried to do like 6 different things and kind of was only okay at each one of them?
Yeah.
And now it's just braids, 15
They're, like, all
land.
in. Yeah.
You know what? We're getting closer, day by day. We're at 35% winning, which is usually better than I do. We're going to go for Karn's Bastion as our land for turn. I'm going to attack Medic.
Yeah. What is it?
It's a 3/3. I'm going to proliferate before I deal damage, and I'd like to proliferate all your stuff,
Sure.
except for Inspirit, because it doesn't need more.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a 3/3, and I assume you don't want it to die.
I'm a little ambivalent given the circumstances, but yeah.
I'll take 3. I'll go down to 10.
Thank you. You are a generous friend. That's 3 commander damage. I'm going to mark that.
I'm not going to mark that.
That makes sense. I'm going to tap 4 to Karn's Bastion to proliferate. I'm going to proliferate my stuff. 45% winning. Definitely better than average. And I'm going to go ahead and also proliferate your Titan Forge.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, no, I can do it twice. Excellent.
Yeah. At that point, I'm going to announce my intention to pass the turn.
I will tap my Titan Forge and remove 3 counters from it to make a second golem.
That was a good evil laugh.
It was.
Man.
And then I will start my turn.
Yeah, go for it.
I will untap. You're not ready for this.
Uh-oh.
You are unprepared. I'll play a land for turn.
I was excited for a second.
I'm going to tap Emery to choose a target artifact in my graveyard and cast it. I can cast it this turn. So the question is... No, there's no question. I will cast this Soul Guide land.
Yeah. You want to get rid of something?
Yeah, just go to the Aftermath Analyst, I guess.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, feels solid. Do I just exile his graveyard, Alex? Or do I draw myself a card and see what we can do?
So my thought is if you exile his graveyard, he can't use Exploring Broodship's ability to look again.
Yeah.
You've got blockers and I don't. So my assumption is at this point is that I'm going to be out of the game once Bill untaps. So I think from your perspective, it's likely better if you do it now before he has a chance to have priority to use Explorer Broadships.
The only other bit of logic I had was if I can draw a card, maybe I can get rid of his board and then it's easier, but that feels very... Yeah. Okay, moving into combat, I can put a 1/1 counter or 2 charge counters on the thing. I guess I will put a 1/1 counter on my Mechanaut. That's actually a great name, Mechanaut, because it's astronaut, but it's mech, but it's also like Psychonaut.
Yeah. I like it.
It's genius. And then I'll swing at you for 5.
Oh, God. Go to 31.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. I'll untap. Sorry, this guy's just really big and heavy, so it's just going to take a bit of extra effort. Okay, good. We got there. Draw a card.
A massive untap for your monster creature.
I'm going to move to combat.
Maddie, pass me the baby. Pass me the baby.
Alex, I would like to attack you for 42 in the air.
All right, I'm going to sacrifice my Hangerback Walker in my dreams and die.
Okay. All right. I would like to move to my second main phase and tap red, green, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10 to cast World Soul's Rage, dealing X damage to any target. I would like to deal 10 damage to Medic's face and put X land cards from my hand and or graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. That one's less relevant.
Yeah, I will die.
That's a wrap. Well, that was a game and a half there, Bill. Holy buckets.
God
Killing
Eternal
medics,
Bontu.
killing babies.
It got
That was a pretty
away
violent
so
game.
quickly.
Yeah,
I am not going to lie to you. When you played because I was like, okay, I have a good turn. I had the Bontu plus Splendid Reclamation in my hand for like a while. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to be able to do it. And then Maddie removed my commander, and I was like, okay, I can do it next turn. And then you removed everything except for the Broodship, and I was like, okay, I can do it, but next turn. And then you played the Soul Guide Lantern, and I was like, no, I can't sacrifice all my lands.
I got to say, I've seen a couple games played with Sazerac here, and I haven't seen him pop off quite that hard, but I think this was almost an ideal setup for you with the giving more power to your Broodship.
Yes, having the ability to just use the Crucible effect of Szarel to replay fetch lands, especially ones that were just incidentally gaining me life. I think I gained like 6 or 8 life over the course of the game. Having that and then having another creature was the tough part to just put counters onto things with. But once I had that going, like you saw, even just getting the Oracle of Moldiah to like an 8/8 during one turn was very good. So
I was gonna say, speaking of putting counters on stuff, Gavel of the Righteous was an insane threat. Like I read it through to start because I don't think I've ever seen this before, and it went way bigger than I thought it had any right to. Like just swinging in on turn, I think that was 5. not even, maybe turn 4.
I think it was turn 4.
For 14 double strike. It
was a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I really like Kilo. I would probably redesign the deck to have more things like crew and station in it in order to give Kilo the ability to tap more frequently. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. How'd you feel about Hearthhull?
It was fun. So I think this is the first time where we've played these pre-con decks and we have the regular and the alternate commander, and I'm like, they're both actually very good in the decks, because usually there's one that's kind of underpowered. But I mean, we had a little bit of overlap in the cards that we played, but not a lot. So the deck both did really cool but very different things. Omnath, definitely an all-star. This game.
You mean double Omnath? This is Highlander.
Yes.
How did you feel about Inspirit?
Yeah, I love it as a commander. I like the idea. Remembering that you can tap creatures is a big thing, because if I had it online a little bit earlier, making everything indestructible, I think it would have been good. The only thing I lacked was like card advantage, because I was sitting here with like 20 mana available, just with nothing in my hand, and that might just be me playing a little bit too aggressively at times, but it was really fun. I really like having spacecraft and artifacts as commanders now. I think it's a cool mechanic.
Well, if you want to pick up some spacecraft to be your commander, you can head on down to the link below this video. We just want to say thank you so much to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring us. That link will take you to their product finder, to their store finder. So if you want to grab a box, if you want to grab yourself a local game store, if you want to go to pre-release and try Commander Box League, you can check that out in the link below. It helps support the show, and we'd really appreciate it. Before you go, please like this video. Please leave a comment. That is how Wizards knows you want more of us doing this for you, and by extension them. We also just want to thank all of our patrons that are about to scroll up past the screen. If you head over to patreon.com and look up the Spike Feeders, as little as $5 a month will get your name in these very credits, the ones that are about to come up. And those are the folks that keep the lights on around here. And let me tell you, we have quite a few lights, so we'd appreciate that. Hope you have a great day.